go, as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the Miami Dolphins. It's a rematch of one of the great NFL playoff games of all time. The Chargers and Dolphins underway from Miami. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down. This defense for the Dolphins, they were terrific a week ago in that win over Detroit.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there. And they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
Herbert's throw going into the hands of Williams. And a good job to get him to the ground quickly right there at the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Herbert. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. On 1st and 10, Herbert. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Herbert operating from the red zone. Touchdown, Chargers. A great play there with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Chargers are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Dolphins nothing. Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
And the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Watson, Oscar. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Out.
Going to the air. Tagovailoa gets this one to Hill. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. But you talk about the defense for these Chargers. They were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
I lost count of the number of turnovers that were occurring in that game.
Did.
Right? I mean, I had a clicker going after a while. 5, 6, 7, 8. It was unbelievable. There haven't been that many turnovers or takeaways, however you want to say, in the game since the Reagan administration. This is absolutely unreal.
I was in diapers. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Now Tua. And going deep for Hill. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
20, TX. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Whoa.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Inside the 20. And he brings Brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Charger TD. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
Stinger.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and it's second down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch,
that's caught inside the 20, and all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Devon Achane, 63 yards, and the Dolphins are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Charger drive about to get going. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they're able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Here's Herbert. Williams brings it in. And they work this well upfield across the 45. On first down, Justin Herbert. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Herbert's this throw taken in by Johnston. And the Chargers are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Again, Herbert. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to sack back at the 16-yard line. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Flush to his right. Touchdown! Quentin Johnston, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Chargers have taken the lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
Dolphins 7. Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
You know, you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number one goal? Make the playoffs. Number two, win your division. Number three, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number one seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
Here's 2nd and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. His second catch, and this one not nearly as electrifying as his first. And it'll bring up 3rd down now. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Here now a 3rd down and 8.
21G, 21G. Scat. Corner, long.
Here's Tua. That is caught. He's got a first and maybe more. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Darius Davis, 53 yards. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from evening this one up. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts. All right, because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Now the extra point try forthcoming. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were in the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
This pass finds its way to Williams. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert.
At the 39-yard line.
Shoves him aside. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
Here's Herbert now on 2nd down. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. sliding out of the pocket. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Jalen Waddle from 8 yards out. And the Chargers have moved out in front. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14.
Dolphins 14.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
23-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Right now we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
2nd and 10.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Whoa! Hey, Watson, Oscar, Watson, Oscar.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. Down the sideline he goes. Tyreek Hill. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 87 yards. And the Dolphins are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Point after, right down the middle. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Charger drive about to get going. Touchdowns on back-to-back drives. So a very good flow right now offensively.
Hard to slow them down, too, because they are locked in. Feel like the offense coordinator's a little bit ahead of the defensive guys right now. They're beating them to the punch with their play calls. They've got a nice rhythm they're locked into. How can the defensive guys come up with something that'll disrupt that flow? That's what they're seeking right now.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Quentin Johnston, his 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Chargers are going to take the lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Dolphins 21. Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. So from the 25, this is 2nd and 5.
Watson, Oscar, Watson, Oscar. 21G, 21G. Yeah.
Looking to pass. Tua. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Ice jam. Ice jam. East right, snow.
Caught right side, Davis. Well, that's one of the drawbacks of running the RPO. If those linemen go into run block mode, you can't throw it if they're more than a yard downfield.
Ready. All right, fellas, listen up. TX. Turbo 1, high. 20, TX. Hey, low.
Tua sets up to pass it. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
All right, come on.
Achane here, they stay on the ground. Down at the 35, it'll be 2nd down. Tua going to try and go quickly here. Up the middle, Achane. And he'll work his way inside the 30 now to the 28. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. They'll run for it with Achane. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Well, they'll say no to the 46-yard field goal try. They're going to go for it.
left Zion. Hey, hey.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Charger TD. So they go on fourth down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
It's probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Tagovailoa trying again after the pick six. Open man downfield is Hill. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Ready. Turbo one, high. Turbo one, high. Out.
Setting to throw on first down is Tua. Open man downfield is Davis. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. The two big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27.
Miami Dolphins. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Tua now on first down. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. This one back. It's a pick six and a Charger TD. That bumps us up to a three-possession game here, and only in the second quarter, Charles. They're trying to put this game out of reach before we even hit the locker rooms for intermission.
What's even tougher is making up three possessions against a defense that can make impact plays like this. They don't have this game wrapped up quite yet, but 2 picks already, 1 to the house. I think it's fair to say they're headed in the right direction.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this third quarter. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, they look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive, but maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
Intercepted by the Chargers. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. After the turnover, here's Herbert. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, these are the situations that really test a defense, those sudden changes. They're already inside field goal range to start the possession. Their goal now, keep it to a long kick, if indeed they end up trying one.
Justin Herbert looking to throw on 2nd down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll be out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
How about our reigning AFC Player of the Week, hot-footing it into the secondary on that run?
Yeah, nice long run. That's what got him the award a week ago. Maybe he's trying for 2 in a row here this week. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. A great effort there. His 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chargers are able to add on to that lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Dolphins 21. Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't want to admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works. Well, this certainly feels like complimentary football to me, partner, because the momentum from the team's touchdown drive looks like it's made its way over to the defense. They're working together in tandem now. Offense gets in the end zone, defense with a big sack on the first play of the following drive.
Whoa! Hey!
Boy, and now they can't even get a playoff. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Ready. Solo left Zion. Hey! Let's go. Ready.
Tua wants to throw it on 2nd down. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Give him 25 yards on the play there. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
21G, 21G.
From the gun, it's Tua. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
Hey, turbo one. Yeah. 32 Stinger. Long.
Now Tua. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
3rd quarter from Miami. This is 2nd and 10.
Hey, turbo two. Watson, Oscar. Turbo one, high.
Tua going to throw. It's caught by Davis. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Go ahead. He's right, snug. 20, TX.
Play action. Now it's Tua. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. That close on 3rd down, I think everybody probably expecting a run. Instead, they go to the air on 3rd and short yardage.
I realize this is a passing league, and they're liable to throw the ball on any down and distance. But that short, I do question the call. Run the football and pick it up.
Hey. All right, fellas, listen up. Solo left Zion. Whoa.
Tua on 4th down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey. Out.
On play action, here's Tua. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 12-yard line. On the handoff, it's Achane. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 11 more on that one, and another 1st down.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Achane will take this in for the Dolphin touchdown. So he had a nice run to get him down there. Was stopped just short of the goal line, but they go right back to him, CD, and he delivers to finish the drive off.
A little extra determination there, don't you think, partner? You notice he didn't tap on his helmet and say, get me out after the run down to the end zone. He said, I almost got in. I'm going to get in on my own. I'm staying in. And he carries it across the goal line.
The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Hey, 21 TX.
After the turnover, it's Tua. This one caught by Davis. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it's 2nd down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
They'll give this to Achane. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. On 3rd down, Achane. And he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down.
A gain of 5 yards. It's now 4th down and 1.
Turbo 1. Watson, Oscar. Turbo 1, high. 20, TX. Hey. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Now Tua going to change the play. They'll run. Achane. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Here's Tua. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. They'll run it. Achane with it. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Devon Achane taking it in from a yard out. And the Dolphins have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. The extra point splits the uprights, and the lead will be cut down to 14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a two-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw in this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
A 28-yard gain. And the Chargers first.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Go.
On second down, here's Herbert. Dancing to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. 3rd and 8.
And Herbert sacked. A loss of 3 yards. It's 3rd down. 3rd and 8.
Hey, go Lion.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the first down. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th.
It's now 4th down.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They snap it to Herbert. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's trying to get as much as he can. Boy, a lot's going to depend on the spot. And they're going to give it to him. He needed 5. He didn't get much. Taking it right down Broadway. There he goes again. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A big play there. 44 yards. And the Chargers have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Dolphins 35. Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This taken in at the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down, but a nice little gain. Now they got to get to the line quickly.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
21G.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 7 yards there and a first down.
Ready, Jack? Yeah.
And again, it's Tagovailoa. That's caught at the 25. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth.
This play is a thing of beauty when it works as designed because they let the running back slip out of the backfield and head down the sideline on a wheel route. Number one, it's easy for him to get lost. And number two, really tough for the linebacker to run with him. And
that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Devon Achane, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Extra point right down the middle, and the lead will be cut down to 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And checking the timeouts, they do have two defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
They're going to pass here with Herbert. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Intercepted. The Dolphins take over first and 10 at the 29-yard line.
This is first and 10.
Long. Watson, Oscar. Number one, high. All right, let's go.
Throwing Tua.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need two of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
Here's Tua.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey.
And the Chargers are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
Intercepted by the Chargers. They'll take over first and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Back to the air, Herbert on second down. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. And they'll be inside the red zone with a ball at the 16-yard line.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at the 16-yard line.
All right, come on.
Here's first and 10.
He's right, no. Hey,
One final try for Tagovailoa.
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted.
Picked off by Jalen Ramsey.
And the Chargers are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for L.A., the win will help them keep pace in the playoff